Hey guys, Jingle Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world that you are in. Okay, we're going to do an indoor coffee chat today, just because it's, I think it's about, I don't know, 753 degrees outside. Man, is it hot. And you know, I'm a large fellow, and I don't deal well with the heat at all. So hopefully our 125 gallon reef tank that we have behind us will be an acceptable background. You know, this heat, man. I know I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos lately. One, I've been sick the last couple of days with some sort of like a summer type cold that's kind of not really put me in the dirt or anything, but it's run me down. Two, the heat just really drains me. Anytime I do anything out in the heat for very long, it really drains me, and it's been. We're in what we call the dog days, which is we're really hot and really humid, and it just drains the energy right out of me. And plus, I've been trying to give my shoulder a couple of days to kind of rest up a little bit, and it's starting to feel better. And I thank you for all the well wishes and all the advice. I've been putting some stuff called DMSO on it, and it seems to be helping. My Uncle Buck back around 11. Kind of pointing me in that direction, and it really does. It really has been helping. The DMSO is it's a solvent that kind of gets down to the joint and helps it. I'm not exactly sure exactly what it all is, because I'm not like a I don't know. I'm not like a medical scientist dude or anything. I'm just a dude, and but I know that the DMSO has been really helping out as far as the pain levels and the mobility that I have coming back in my shoulder. Don't put it on your hemorrhoids. I'm not admitting anything or just nothing. I'm just saying, don't use DMSO for hemorrhoids. Woo-wee! Anyway, something else that I wanted to mention was the garden this year. This has been a really strange and difficult year to garden. Even for some of the old timers up and down the creek who've been gardening for 50, 60 years, they're having a really hard time getting any kind of thing out of their garden. It's just one of those years, it's just, and you have them. You're going to have them. There's going to be good years that grow plenty, and you have wonderful, bountiful harvest. Those are the years that we can up as much as we can, and we stock our pantries up, because we know at the same time there's going to be years like this year when getting anything out of the garden is going to be it's going to be difficult. And so if this is your first year gardening or your second year, and you've had a hard time, your plants have died. It's not producing like you thought it should. Don't let it discourage you. Don't give up and don't quit. Don't let it get you down, man. There's going to be years like it. This happens. It happens. Sometimes you have good years and sometimes you have bad years. Don't let it get to you, and keep on trucking. It's still important to learn. There's still, even on years that we have very bad years like this year, there's still lessons to be learned. Watch how the plants, and in my case it was too much rain that did my garden in, and so you can watch how the plant reacts and how the plant looks for future references. You'll know, okay, well, the plant looks yellow from halfway up the plant down, and I remember from that one year when we had all that rain, that means this plant is getting too much water and it's drowning. So I can try to deal with it like that and try to cut the water, see if I can dig a little trench around it to keep water off of it, whatever it is that you come up with. In other years when it's really dry, you can say, well, I remember the plant looked like this, that means the plant is too dry. There's always lessons to be learned on good years and in bad years. So this year will be a very good learning experience, even though it's not going to be a huge bountiful harvest. We'll get enough to get by. We'll be able to trade back and forth with some of the farmers markets and some of the other gardener dudes in the area, and maybe we can trade them some rabbits or chickens or eggs for tomatoes and so on. Even the farmers markets, though, are kind of scarce this year as far as the produce. It's been a really hard year for everybody. Even the guys who do big scale agriculture to grow huge fields of corn, they're having a hard time. A third of their cornfield will be drowned out and dead from all the rain. So my point is, don't let it get you down, and don't give up and say, well, this is some bullshit, I ain't gonna plant no more gardens. So don't do that, because it's a good thing to know, and it's a good skill to have. So don't quit. Keep on trucking. Keep your head up and keep on going at it. And lastly, well, maybe not lastly, there's been a couple of dudes that asked me what I think about the jade helm and the state of our country right now. My channel is not like I'm not a political dude. I have my own opinions and I have my own beliefs, and I may refer to those occasionally throughout some videos here on the channel. But I don't want my channel to become a politically charged channel. It's not that I avoid the controversy, but I have my own beliefs and I keep them to myself, and I don't release them publicly because they're my beliefs, and my beliefs shouldn't sway your beliefs. I mean, you shouldn't do something because I do or don't do it. Form your own opinions, you know, do some research. I don't really listen to the mainstream media all that much because I think they're full of crap. But what I do is I do my own research when I see something that piques my interest. And so as far as those kinds of things go, I don't do a whole lot of videos on political stuff because I just don't. You know, everybody knows that we're in a bad shape as a country, and that's not really what I keep myself prepared for. I prepare for, as I've said many times, storm season in the summertime and winter. Winter is a big, huge thing for us. Right now, even right now, in the back of my mind, we're doing things to get ready for the wintertime, even though it's, I don't know, August 1st or some crap like that. I don't know what day it is, but even though it's August 1st and it's, you know, 800 degrees outside, winter's coming and I know it. So I'm already doing things like sewing some earmuffs out of rabbit hides and stuff like that to help us get through the wintertime a little more comfortably. We'll be starting on the firewood pile here real soon. I already have been. And it's just those kind of things that you know, that I stay ready for. Things that I know for 100% sure is coming. The other stuff, if it happens, then we'll you know, we'll deal with that as we come. The way I look at it is, if the power goes off because of a storm or the power goes off because of an EMP, either way the power's off, and we'll deal with it as we go. So there you have it. I'm not a political dude. I'm just a regular old dude living on the hill, putting a video on out there on the YouTube. So anyway, we're going to be making a few videos here. I'm going to finish up. Well, I'm going to make another chicken video here coming up. I've been getting a lot of raising chickens questions, and we're going to be doing some other stuff here and there. But like I said, I do what I have to do. We always have our daily chores that we have to do every day. And that's about where I stop at. I try to sit indoors in the shade and keep cool through the heat of the day, because I just don't deal well with the heat. I deal much better with the wintertime than I do with the summertime. It's my least favorite season because I don't deal well with heat. So bear with me, and we'll get kicked back into gear here too. My shoulder's feeling better. They'll start cooling down. The temperatures will, and we'll be back at it soon. But you guys, thank you very much for watching. Holy crap, that's good coffee. Oh, I will leave a link. I don't want to press, I'm not going to put the book link on every video. I'm not going to mention it in every video. I'll mention it every once in a while. My cookbook for new subscribers, but I don't want to feel like I'm pushing the issue or any of that kind of stuff like that. So yes, new subscribers, I have written a cookbook. I will leave a link in the description box to where you can go and get a cookbook or a shirt or an apron or something like that. But for the old subscribers, no. There's been some folks who wanted me to, I say I should leave a link in every video. I'm not going to do that. That's not my style, man. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be pushy about it. Every once in a while I'll mention it. I'm mentioning it now. I'll leave a link if you're interested. Feel free to pick one up, and I really appreciate it. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.